We are here at Whitewater Challengers and Raft Tours, and I'm here with Ken. And Ken, tell us about this place, because first of all, tell us about yourself. Tell us who you are and what you do here, because you have an interesting story. You one day got excited about rafting, and all of a sudden explodes a whole business idea.
Yeah, my fiance's younger brothers were river guides out near Pittsburgh, and one year we drove out to pick them up at the end of the season. Took the trip while we were there, fell in love with it, and talked about it all the way home. So one thing led to another.
Well, obviously, you're going to tell us about rafting and how great it is. But you had mentioned we were walking in here, too, like your first tour, you had a few people, like how many?
Well, in the early days, we had 2 rafts, so a busy day for us was 12 guests. And my wife and I both had jobs in Philadelphia, so we drive up here on a Friday night, camp at Hickory Run State Park, get up early Saturday morning, take 2 rafts down the river, do it again Sunday, drive home, and go back to work Monday morning. But those were exciting times, because we were just discovering that this was something people really enjoyed.
And bring it up to speed now to the difference today. How many people on average come for a rafting tour?
Well, 34 years later, a busy day for us is about 2,500 people here at the LEHIGH. We also operate trips on 5 rivers in upstate New York, up in the Adirondacks. And a busy season for us now is about 50,000 guests.
Isn't that amazing? You think one idea, a lot of fun, and that's what this is all about, fun. Because I think that's the reason people would come here. So let's start out by talking about where you're located and how they begin the experience.
Well, our campground here is situated outside Whitehaven. We have about 25 acres here. Our other locations are at the Hudson River, the Upper Hudson River Gorge, the Black River, the Moose River, and the Salmon River. These are all upstate New York locations. Okay,
and so initially they would contact you and set up one of these tours, and you have people coming from all over, don't you?
We do. It's generally East Coast audience, but we occasionally have folks come in from overseas or from the West Coast. Some of the rivers we run upstate New York are world-class whitewater, so people will travel a long way to get to that. The LEHIGH is more of a local audience. It's more suited to families, summer vacations. It's nice Class 3 whitewater, but it's suitable for anybody, first-timers included.
Let's talk about what happens in the sense you have campgrounds here too. How does that play into all this?
Well, I'd say about half our folks come in for a day trip. The other half will come up on a Friday night. We have a lot of scout groups and families. Camp overnight here. We have bunk houses. We have tent rentals. So if you don't have your gear, we can help you out with that as well. And just really settle in for a weekend of rafting. We do bicycle trips, so if you want to stay for an extra day. And there's a fabulous bike ride down through the River Gorge that's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I'm a biking advocate, and I go all over the country, and every time I come home, I say to my wife, this is the nicest trail we found so far.
That's what happens too. If somebody's watching this and they live locally here, it's so easy to overlook what's right in front of you, and you have discovered it in a unique way. Let's talk about what takes place here as far as the experience. So they call up, they either come and camp over, or they come for a day trip, and how does it begin? What happens?
Well, the first thing is to decide what trip you want to do. We have trips that are easier trips for younger kids. We have more exciting trips for more experienced boaters or higher minimum age. Our easiest trip is suitable down to age 5. Our more exciting trips here at the LEHIGH are suitable down to age 10. So the first thing we have to figure out is, have you rafted before? What's the age of your kids? What level of excitement are you looking for? Once that's settled, a reservation is easy to make. You can do it online, you can do it over the phone. You arrive here at the rafting center, you're met by your guides as you drive in, directed to the parking area. Then it's getting ready for the trip, which is letting us know you're here, get your PFDs, meet your guides, get on the shuttle bus, and then you're off to the river.
Now, do you have to get instruction too? Do you go through a whole instruction process, or how does that work?
Yeah, that's part of the experience. Once you get to the river and you're situated in your raft, the lead guide will give about a 10 or 15 minute safety talk, and that covers what type of rapids you're going to see today, procedures like how to paddle, how to hold the paddle, how to sit in the raft so you don't fall out, what to do if you do fall out, and just safety tips that are very helpful.
And what about how many people actually get in a raft?
Usually it's 5, 6, or 7 in a raft. At very high water, we sometimes switch to a larger raft, which holds 8. at lower water levels, we might recommend 4 or 5 to a raft. It just depends on the day.
And let's just pick a typical route or whatever. What is it like you're coming down? Is there rapids involved, or how does it work?
Oh yeah, there's lots of rapids. The first rapid you go through is called Entrance, for obvious reasons. It's the beginning of the gorge. Nice Class 2 stuff. Usually people feel a little anxious about that first rapid because it sounds ferocious. You hear this roar coming around the bend, but once you get into it, it's just so exciting. You forget everything you heard. And the beauty of rafting on the LEHIGH is that if you do just about everything wrong, the current's still going to take you in the right place. 9 times out of 10, it's the paddling that gets you off course. So if you just relax, go with the flow, let the river do its work, it'll take you where the current is fastest and best. And of course, when you come out of the rapids, there's always a calm spot where you can regroup, you can bail out the water out of the boat, get reoriented, and off you go.
And as you come around, like you said, through the entrance, is there other rapids as you go along then down? How does that?
Yeah, you're always either in a rapid or you can hear the next one coming. It's a nice mix of fast water and then places where you can relax, float, enjoy the sun.
And about how long of a trip is it?
The longest trip we run here at the LEHIGH is about 5 hours. We have some shorter sections that are 3.5 hours. So you really have some good choices.
Now, where do you end up at? Where do you come out?
The upper gorge trip ends at Rockport. Our lower gorge trip ends at Jim Thorpe. And our family style whitewater, which is a summer program, that's for the youngest kids down to age 5, that ends at Bowmanstown.
And then what happens at that point? You get out and you get bussed back up?
I'm fond of telling people on the phone we haven't figured that part out yet. But yeah, typically the shuttle bus is there waiting for you. It brings you back here to the rafting center, and then there's changing rooms and snack bar and dinner buffet and things to do.
A lot of fun. You know, and that's what it's all about, having fun. Now, as if you're watching this and you're local, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get here because it's right around the corner. And even if you're out of the area, it is such a short trip for a lot of fun. Talk about the fun part, because I mean, you must love seeing the expressions on people's faces before, during, and after.
Well, that's very true. At the camping center here in the morning, a lot of folks look a little nervous. I mean, they're excited to be here, but most people have never done this, and so they're a little bit out of their element. They don't really know what to expect. After the first rapids, all that goes away, and suddenly it's like a day at the beach. I mean, people are splashing each other. People that don't know each other are splashing each other.
They're just having fun.
They're just having a ball, and it's a little bit of that. Everybody wants to be a kid again.
Well, we're out of time, but let's wrap this up. Have we left anything out? What do we want to leave people thinking about when they're thinking about the Whitewater Challengers? If they haven't been here, now they've got to come. But wrap it up for us. What should we leave them thinking about?
I think the main thing is most whitewater you see on TV is like Meryl Streep in The River Wild. It looks scary. They always show the death-defying rapids and rafts. This is really a user-friendly river. And in 34 years, we've taken over 1.5 million people down this river with an absolutely spotless safety record. And so you really can do it.